So today I want to share with you a book. I'm going to do a book review. This is a book that I read years ago when I first started out on the raw food diet journey, and I'm reading it again now. So I just want to share this with you. Blatant Raw Foodist Propaganda. It's an awesome book, very inspirational if you're starting out on the raw food diet or even if you've been on it for a while. It's written by Joe Alexander. He's made a drawing of himself in the book. Look at that. Looks like a cool guy. Nice beard. I approve. So the book is really obviously about raw food. It's kind of like, it's basically blatant raw foodist propaganda. It's trying to convince you why you should eat a raw food diet. And inside there's actually more than one title. It's called Blatant Raw Foodist Propaganda, or Sell Your Stove to the Junk Man and Feel Great, or Consider Your True Nature. So, it's essentially a book trying to convince people to eat a raw food diet. It's very funny, actually. There's a lot of funny things in it. He's a very funny guy, very witty, well written. I'll read the contents for you. So the first chapter is called Introduction to Raw Foodism. Then there's the history of raw foodism, some notable raw foodists and their teachings. Chapter 4 is ice cold, hard, rational and objective scientific evidence for harms of cooking. And then chapter 5 is unscientific, subjective and anecdotal evidence for the raw food diet. Then there's my own story, how to become a raw foodist, the Tibetan rejuvenation rites, and freeing frozen emotional energy. So, this guy, Joe Alexander, is coming from, he's been reading Natural Hygiene and Arnold Ehret and, some of those old school pioneers of the raw food diet. And he got inspired, and here's his own book, and it's very funny and it's very nice. I enjoyed it a lot and I'm enjoying it again now. He's kind of sharing his own experiences with the raw food diet, as well as promoting the ideas of pretty much all the raw fooders that have written books in history. So all the different pioneers are mentioned in here, and he's talking about their ideas and sharing them with us in a very non-judgmental way. On the back of the book it says, the author's orders are: don't eat any food that has been cooked. If you are not completely delighted with the results after 5 years, I will refund you double the price you paid for this book. So, it's a funny guy. This book may be hazardous to complacency and may cause pondering. A shift in deep-rooted habit patterns, insight into the nature of reality, and in general, the loss of a negative outlook on life. Please eat at your own risk. Very nice drawing on the front page there. Inspirational, colorful. When I see this book, I always want to pick it up and look through it a little bit. And as I've said, the last few days I've been reading it again, and I'm really enjoying it. Very easy read, quite quick read as well. It's about 150 pages or so, yeah, around 150 pages. This book is well worth a read. I would consider it a classic, really a classic in the raw food dietism, if that's a thing. So check it out. I don't know where. I guess you can look it up on Amazon and buy it there. Super cool book. Keeps you inspired and educated about the raw food diet and health in general. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. We're gonna review more raw food classics over the next few weeks, and of course there's been lots of videos about health and fruit and all that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching. See you around.